I am willing to bet if this coin was ever sold at auction, that it would be the most valuable coin ever sold. That's a bold statement, but you'll understand what I'm talking about here in a minute. But first, here are my apps over on Google Play. This is my Google Play console. I have a developer account, and I have a coin grading photo app. It's photo grade. I have m.a.r.s and images and values, and also have coin values with some coin grading as well. These are my apps. They have ads on them from Google AdSense, but I do not charge for these apps. They are completely free. If you click on an ad and ask for a credit card, that's not me. So you don't click on the ads that say sign up or register, because you don't have to do any of that to look at these apps. They're actually websites. If you want to link to them so you can just look at them without downloading the app, then go to coinauctionshelp.com. They're right there. Those are my basically windows to my information. It just makes it convenient to have them as an app on a phone. So I don't charge for these. I want everybody to know that. Here is an image of potentially the most valuable coin ever. Now, this coin is not on planet Earth. It's on Mars. If it ever made it to Earth and sold, it would go for a lot of money. This is on science.nasa.gov, and this coin was put on one of the rovers, a Curiosity rover, and it's used as a calibration target. And it's been, the image was obtained as part of a test on the 41st Martian day or soul of the mission, October 2nd, 2013, the first time the rover's robotic arm placed m.a.r.s close enough to target to obtain the camera's highest possible resolution. It shows that during the penny's 14 months so far on Mars, it has accumulated Martian dust and clumps of dust, despite its vertical mounting position on the calibration target. So you can see the dust. It's a 1909 VDB. The mission was supposed to be 2009, but it got moved to 2011, but they still used the 1909. But here is a larger image of this to take a look at. So you get a chance to see a coin that's been the furthest any coin's ever been away from the Earth, and see the Martian dust on it. If this, like I said, if this ever came back, I can't imagine it would have to be the most valuable coin. I mean, there's people like Elon Musk and that would want something like this, guaranteed. But I doubt it'll ever make it back. Over here on Coin World, when they did a report on it, so Ken Edgett, he's the one that purchased these out of his own pocket. He actually bought 4 of them, and he said they were higher grade. You might have been circulated with a little bit of red on it. He said it's turned brown because they had to actually sterilize this scent to keep from contaminating Mars. Had to stay in a sterilization chamber. And so there's only one on Mars, but there's one might end up on Mars again. It says, in fact, we made 4 of these calibration targets, each with a 1909 VDB. He said one target is on its way to Mars. 2 others were used in testing at GPL. The other is in storage at Flight Spare that could be used on a future mission to Mars if such an opportunity were to materialize. So Ken Edgett, he is the man responsible for the 1909 VDB being used. He didn't disclose who he purchased these from, and didn't tell the person he purchased them from where they were going. That would be cool to know. But he bought 4 of them, as I said, and he has had an affinity for Lincoln since his childhood. So we have a kind of a semi-coin collector here that loves the scent and wanted to make sure that it was used, and the 1909 was used to commemorate, because it's supposed to be a 2009 mission. It's supposed to commemorate the 100 years and anniversary of the Lincoln scent. Unfortunately, it went to 2011. He said, I didn't want to use a 1911 because that wouldn't make sense. It'd be harder to explain. But he said the 1909 is what I chose. And I already purchased them anyway. But anyway, that's kind of cool. I think that kind of a coin collector was involved in this and made it happen. And now we have one of our most famous coins ever, probably the most famous coin design on planet Mars. So there's 4 of these being used by NASA. One's on Mars. And all 4 of those, if they ever come up for auction, you can imagine the fanfare and the amount of press it would get and how high they would go at auction. I can imagine some of the big dogs who'd want some of this. Some of these science guys have a little bit of money. So what record price would it have to beat? Well, let's take a look. The 1943 bronze and the 1943 D bronze and the 1943 S, they have those at $1 million. The 1943 D bronze is unique, probably the most valuable Lincoln cent out there. And then you have the 58 double die. They're saying it's worth $1,140,000. I don't, it would have to be north of $1 million. And that is asking for a lot. But this coin has spent how much time on Mars now? It has Martian dust on it. It's if they actually sold the calibration set up with it. Yeah, I think it could beat these. I do. I think that it would be the most valuable coin ever. At the least, the most valuable Lincoln cent ever, if not the most valuable coin. It'd be kind of hard to believe that this coin wouldn't go for several figures above $1 million. I mean, it's just a unique opportunity for someone to collect something that no one else has, and people with deep pockets love stuff like that. That's and attaining something that other people don't have. So thanks for watching my latest video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.